Hello. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Let's make sure that part is working first, because this was a very last minute setup. Give it a second for chat. Nothing's happening in chat. Can you hear me? Can you see me? All good, just a bit of an echo from the empty room. Yeah, sorry about that. All right, so welcome everyone. I got bad news, I have good news. So we'll start with that. The bad news, I can't find my green screen. I don't know where it is. Yeah, I legit think I have checked every single box and I can't find it. I have no clue where it is. That's the bad news. But, I mean, there's a lot of options, a lot of places it could be. The good news, I'm a freaking homeowner. I am a homeowner. So what day was it? Friday? Yeah, Friday. Um, Friday morning, I had settlement. It was very quick. I would say 20 minutes, maybe. It was not bad at all. Uh, Realtor was there. I got a phone call when I was probably a minute to 2 minutes from leaving the parking lot to come back because the mortgage guy finally showed up and had something for me. He was supposed to be at settlement, but you know, that just goes par for the course of how he has been the entire time. So Friday I started moving stuff, did a bunch of trips. And Friday my one friend came and cleaned. Didn't need much, but just to start with a clean slate, for lack of better terms. Then on Saturday was moving day. Unfortunately, on Friday, I would say almost just shy of half of the help canceled. So the game plan was to have, not including myself, two ladies, three ladies, and three men. And two of the men, no, three. All three men had trucks. One had a dump trailer as well. Two ladies had SUVs. All that showed up were two men, two ladies, both husband and wives related. And instead of bringing four vehicles, they carpooled or rode together and just brought an SUV that was full of people because they brought their kids, and the one truck with the dump trailer. Furthermore, the couple with the truck and dump trailer had to leave just after lunchtime because their kids were at a babysitter. So, and the other couple left with them. Additionally, the washer and dryer I had lined up to be picked up on Saturday sold. And So I had to scrounge around and figure that out. The friends were able to go get the washer for me. Wait, I lied. It was going to be 4 women. Callie came and helped as well. So Callie and I, and she had an SUV as well. Forgot about that. So Callie and I went and got the dryer in my car. We were able to get it to fit. Callie stayed until like 8 or 9 o'clock. 8 o'clock. So the afternoon and evening, it was just her and I. So that was a bit stressful because the idea was to do 2 trips with the truck and trailer, and to have 4 SUVs counting my own. And instead it was 2 SUVs and a truck and trailer just in the morning. And then the afternoon, it was just 2 SUVs. So that part sucked. I'm not going to lie. It absolutely sucked. It was very frustrating. And basically, we were way behind. And then on Sunday, yesterday, it was myself and Usama who saved the day. We got done everything except for, how many loads did I do today? 4? I think I did 4 loads today, and one I'm hoping to do it. All the apartment itself is empty. In the basement, I have one small section of stuff. I'm pretty sure I can fit it in 1 load. If not, definitely 2. But my goal is 1. So that will be tomorrow. So yeah, the move sucked. It was extremely stressful, but I'm still extremely appreciative of everyone that helped, especially Callie and Usama, both of them. Before I even get in the chat, I also want to thank some additional people, because without everybody that helped me Saturday, even the ones that left early, Callie and Usama. There's also some other people that have helped me in other ways, and I'm beyond thankful. First, I want to say Big Steve, Jenna, Annette, Steven. Oops, wrong button. Who else we got here? Jennifer Weaver, Dee Dee, the Farrells, Cosman, Daniel Velez, and that's everybody. Like, it's amazing. It's overwhelming, the support. And, those are ones that in different ways, in my opinion, went above and beyond to help me. But there's so many more as well that have been motivational, given advice, support. So thank you. I really appreciate it. All right. Let's get in the chat. So from 4:55 p.m., I did put together a registry, and with help, it was a bit advanced for me. But I don't want anyone to feel obligated by any means. If you're able to, please do. I'd appreciate it. I need a lot of stuff. I'm learning that the hard way. There's Usama. Good evening, Usama. Thank you again. I really appreciate your help. Linda, welcome. Shady Grady, welcome. Laura, welcome in. Bionic Bigfoot, welcome. Oh, God, excuse me. Jenna, welcome in. Diane, welcome in. Thank you, Annette, for dropping the link again. Big Steve, welcome and thank you. Big Steve helped in many ways. Appreciate it. Cora, welcome in. Dennis, oh, there it is. Dennis, welcome in. Okay. Now we can blame Scottie for rent prices and the housing market, right? Another thing I'll mention, even the attorney at closing said she is shocked at how low my interest rate is. So I did luck out with that. No, Osama didn't even touch where the green screen would have been. Highly recommend renting a U-Haul when you move. I've moved in SUVs and minivans and whatnot before. I've even moved by bike. Oh boy. Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, it's. I've used a U-Haul when moving in the past. But I mean, the dump trailer is like the same, the same size as a U-Haul. Really, I mean, it's a huge dump trailer. It's just I needed it one more time. Usama, you went above and beyond. No, no, don't. The amount of help was amazing. Thank you. All right, I am caught up in chat. That's awesome. Um, so yeah, I am exhausted. It's been a very busy weekend. Um, Emotionally, mentally, physically, my body hurts beyond belief. I did something to my left knee during the move. I banged into something on my side here, and that hurts. I got bruises in places I didn't even know I could bruise. Um, but, it's all coming together. It's taken a lot longer than I thought. Place is a freaking mess, but it's coming together. And that's all that matters. Oh, God, I'm so tired. Excuse me. So Keystone Clash wise, I don't have much to update. Class sponsorships are up and coming in. The Don't think there's any new vendors or sponsors. Yeah, I don't have any updates. As I think I mentioned last weekend, though, we did secure the tanks. They're going to be the C Pro. Oh crap! I forget the name. Para. I don't know. Whatever the name is, that brand, and it's going to be a 17-gallon rimless low iron. Matt, welcome in. How are you, sir? Okay, that's my reflection. Smartass. Usama says we're able to get the fish in the tanks. Not all of them, but a decent amount of them. And only the yellow Watchman goby died so far out of everything that I've unbagged. That is the only DOA that I've found. And honestly, I mean, like I was telling you yesterday, that thing's like 10 years old, between 6 and 10 years old. And yeah, so he probably just couldn't handle the stress. But everything else is coming together. I found a lot more shoe boxes, so I'm able to. What I'm doing is basically getting dechlorinated water, putting them in the shoebox, and dumping them in to get them into fresh water and out of those bags. So I did get a decent amount in there. Additionally, I was working on connecting the washer, because I got a Y to split the water there, and I need one more adapter. I'm gonna ultimately need, but right now the key part is I have water down there, and I need to get a garden hose. But like I said, I have water now, so I'm able to fill. I'm doing buckets. I was able to get all of the live rock over to the house and in the tank with salt water. Tonight I need to go back down there and check the salinity to make sure I put enough salt in. But the live rock is back in water, which is very important. It was not out of water for much time at all. Probably an hour at the most. So that should be okay. And then, what does this pop up? No, I don't want to do that. Okay. Excuse me. Good grief. What was I about to say? So I got the shoe boxes. I'm gonna finish putting the fish in the shoe boxes, and then work on setting up all the tanks. And that's gonna be a big part of tomorrow. Also, I need to finish plugging in the washer. I got to take a step stool down because the outlet is in the ceiling of the basement for it. So I need to plug that in. And then I already got the dryer hooked up. I need to tighten the hose clamp on it. I knew there was something left on it. And then make sure they work. And Lord knows I have a lot of laundry to do. So that's tomorrow's project. Well, first I have to go and get that last load from the apartment. And then start putting water in tanks. Yeah. I got a spot for the 40 breeder. Actually two 40 breeders. I have one good one that's questionable, which I'm thinking I'm going to use as the immersed bin. However, I'm second guessing myself because I think the immersed bin one doesn't need to be on the rack. I think that would be better maybe in the other room of the basement. And then at some point in time, I'll get a second 40 breeder to actually have fish in. The second shelf of the rack is going to have 6 10s and a 5. And then the top shelf is going to have just like 2.5s or shoe boxes. Then I have the wooden rack that's going to have mostly 2.5s and a couple 5s. And then cinder blocks and 2x4s rack is going to have the 320 highs. The one tank that I have that I want to set up that I don't have a spot for in that setup is the 20 long. So I'm going to need to figure something out with that. I do have a metal 10-gallon stand in the basement of the apartment that I'm going to bring over tomorrow. So what I might do is take down one of the 10s from the second shelf and the 5 and put the 20 long in its place. I think it will fit. I hope. We'll see. I am going to have tanks in the other room down there as well. That's where I set up the 30, I think it's 30-gallon saltwater tank. And I'm going to put the immersed bins over there and storage. Down the road, I will probably put a rack over there as well. Also down the road, I'm going to make a second tier above the cinder block and 2x4 rack. I was thinking about it. What I'm going to do is, instead of, I want to get those 320 highs. I like how they sit there, but it takes up the full length. I'm thinking what I'll do is do a second stack of cinder blocks just beyond and go above it. Maybe. We'll see. Or I'll just drain them and redo that rack altogether. I'm not sure. But I'm not maxed out on space. That's the nice thing, is there's room for more. So we'll see. All right, let's catch up in chat here. Craig, welcome in. And Big Steve says, I think it's crazy you got so much done in 3 days. Crazy how you can live somewhere forever and then 2 days later you just don't never go there again. True story. True story. Mary, welcome in. Good to see you Thursday. Fish Rumor. Steve, how you doing, sir? Welcome in. Benjamin Peterson's here. Welcome in. Thank you very much. Can't take a break yet. The idea was to be able to relax tomorrow, but things are just going too slow. I got too much to do. So tomorrow I'm going to do, like I said, hopefully one trip, get the stuff out of the basement. I don't even need to go in the apartment. I'm done in there. And I got to start unpacking and getting life together, basically. And then Wednesday I'm back to work. Actually, tonight or tomorrow I need to do a little bit of work on the laptop for work as well. But yeah, rest will come. Don't know when, but it will come. That's for sure. All right. Let me check a couple things here. Cool. Very good. I still got to put together the air loop to get air in these tanks. I can fill the tanks. Tomorrow, when I go to the apartment, I'll go to. I'm probably not gonna have space. That sucks. I need to go to Home Depot, and get some stuff so I can, like a garden hose, for example, just so I can fill up the tanks. That'll make that easier. And the other adapter that I need. Oh, excuse me. Good grief. And then I gotta start putting together the air loop. And I'm not sure I'm gonna do that. When I go to Home Depot, I'm probably gonna grab some more PVC just to be safe. Mostly for, I think, so I have one long section that's already drilled with all the screws. I'll put that over the 20s. And then I'll buy 2 sections to get it over above the rack, the metal rack. And I already have another section drilled with valves in it that I'll drop down from there. And I also have a shorter section that's capped that I can run over to the wooden rack. So I just need to, I think if I get 2 more sections of PVC, I'll be good. In the main fish room, I think. I'll measure and stuff like that first. And that says, don't forget to eat today. I have not forgotten. I had breakfast, and I do need to have dinner. I'll do that between my stream and the Garden of Eden. I'll eat and try to finish unbagging the fish. I do have a load in the car, but I'll unload that in the morning. Once I get the house set up, I do plan to do a members only. The first thing I'll have done for members. Actually, the second. I'll talk about the first in a minute. But I'm going to do a members only stream to show the house. And then once everything else is set up, I'll be streaming from in here. So this is my second floor spare bedroom. I'm going to use it as an office and a streaming room. It's the perfect size, and I don't really need it for anything else. Downstairs, there's on the other side of this wall is the master bedroom, my bedroom. Bathroom is right there. Downstairs, I have a first floor bedroom, which I don't need. I'm going to put my recliner in there, a treadmill that I'm getting this week, and the 46 boat front is in there. And I'm going to put 2 other tanks in there as well. The Fluval Spec, I think it is, whatever the smaller one is the one that I think the filter went in it. I'm going to clean it up and see if I can't get it working, but I think that I might actually put in this room. I think that might be a good fit in here. But like I said, the downstairs one, recliner, treadmill, and like 3 tanks, maybe 4. 46 bow front. The low iron rimless one that I won on the morning show stream. And then another one that I won at a club event that is, I think it's an Aqueon 14 gallon, I think it is. It has a bottom rim, but no top rim. And I think those nice looking tanks. And they're going to be more community setup tanks. So they'll be down there. And then the living room, as of right now, is not going to have any tanks. Down the road, I may get a display saltwater tank for the living room. And then I got the kitchen, and then the basement, which has 2 rooms. And then I do want to put a tub in the backyard. Somewhere between 100 and 300 gallons is what I'm thinking. All right, we said that. Don't forget to eat. That's what we're talking about. Dixon Designs, welcome in. Good to see you. I was playing with my channel today and changed the name for Dick Signs to this. Nice. Big Steve. Steve, you do enough. But thank you. Gifted 5 memberships. If someone could please let me know who got them, I'd appreciate it. So nobody emailed me for member stickers. So if you're a member and you want a sticker, send me an email with your YouTube name, your real name if I don't know it, and your address, and I will send you stickers. The only person that did say she wanted stickers was Laura, and I had them when I saw her, but she didn't remind me to give them to her. Have you drank any water today? Yes. Multiple bottles, including this one. This is probably my 3rd or 4th bottle of water today. Multivitamins. Yes, I did that this morning as well. Yes, I did. So I did do that. And Dixon says, congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you, Annette, for dropping the link. Crypt Keeper's here. Welcome in. Oh, this reminds me as well. The ACLC swap. No, Jesus. The ACLC group is this week is the deadline to put your orders in. I got Laura's. Thank you. I forget what day Dancefish gets their order in usually. Does anyone know off the top of their head? But I would recommend waiting to put your order in until after that, so that you get the most recent, or not so much when they get their order. What day do they release all of the fish that are, because they're in quarantine first? So what day do the fish come out of quarantine and go on the website? I would recommend ordering after that, but again, the deadline is on Friday. I am placing the order when I get home from work on Friday. So Friday day is when I would put the order in. And that says she should be on the audio auto list, maybe. I don't know what she's trying to say. She wants stickers. I'm assuming it's what that means. So they accidentally sent me green, however the heck you say that is, was supposed to be zebra. So zebra are coming. Nice. So you got more extra ones. That's awesome. I know where most of you already live. I want a sticker. Well, shoot me an email so I remember, and put your address there, just so I can go, have it all in one place. I ordered Blue Beast Solawasi from Dance Fish Group Buy, so be there next meeting. Nice. And Laura, did they have plenty in? Like, hopefully there's not a chance they're going to run out before then, right? When is pickup? Pickup for the Dance Fish order is going to be at the next meeting, which is the 20th. Yes, April 20th. So I'm placing the order on Friday the 12th, and I'll be receiving the order here on the 18th or 19th, and then they'll be ready on Saturday at the meeting. And the club is paying for shipping. My Fish Tank Aquatics, welcome in. Oh, that's risky, Laura. Hopefully they're available. That would suck. And, if by chance they run out, they usually have a couple in reserve that they don't list on the website, so you may be okay. All right. I gotta check how funds are, but I think I'll be able to order some fish myself. We'll see. Okay, what else do I have? I feel naked without my whiteboard. My bed. So my bed came in. It's actually, the box is actually right here. I wonder if I can show it. Not that box. Could be bad. This might be a bad idea. Where's the handles? Let's. So it came in. Okay, the top. You can see. Hold on. Here we go. There we go. So it came in this box. Cool. With tons and tons of this wrapping. And then paper wrapping beyond it. And I mean, it was rolled so tight. It was crazy. And as I started unwrapping it, it just started rolling. And then I had to like pry it apart. And then it slowly started to like expand. The funny thing is, it's a lot thinner than my old mattress. So like I am so low to the ground. It was it's interesting being that low to the ground, but it's comfortable. It is very comfortable. Um, it's there's aches and pains that I no longer have from it. So like there's a spot on my back that even after flipping the mattress, there was so let me rephrase this. Before I flipped the mattress a couple months ago, I was like getting jabbed in the side if I was on my side. Um, and then, or maybe it was more of the hip. And then I flipped it both ways. I went this way and that way. And it now there's another spot jabbing me in another spot. I'm glad that thing is gone. It is very comfortable. I need to I put some I didn't remember to bring it over until the afternoon, and I heard it didn't come with directions. I was shocked. But I heard that you're supposed to wait like 24 hours before using it. So that it can expand all the way. So what I did is I threw some blankets on it to sleep on it. And that was yesterday. So in the morning, I took those blankets off of it just so it could get all the air and everything. And then I actually used the same blankets again last night. And I'm going to again tonight because I need to find my sheets and, well, clean ones. I want to make sure I put clean sheets on. So I either need to wash the ones that I took off the mattress from the old mattress or just put new ones on. So we'll see. Okay, scroll up. Matt says, who are you going to break it in with? Are you waiting till October when Alex visits? Oh boy. I mean, hopefully before October, I break it in. Jesse, just one more fish. Welcome in, buddy. How you doing? How's life? Cosman, here you are. I am not set. Yeah. So Cosman, you'll have to rewind, go from the beginning because you missed a lot, and a lot of it I want you specifically to please hear. But I will say it again because you deserve it. Thank you, Cosman. I really appreciate it. You're amazing. But I gave a lot of updates about the house, fish room, a lot of stuff that I want you to hear. Yep, I don't need a step stool. I didn't need a step stool for the old one either, but yeah, I definitely don't need a step stool for that. A lot of other things I do, but not that. And yes, we definitely miss Crypt Keeper. Work's been getting better. That is really good to hear. In a better spot. That's really good to hear. Have some free time again. That's really good to hear. And promise to be around more. You should stream. And Usama's back on another device, or another account, I should say. And there we go. Now he's back on that one too. His phone probably died. It always does. Yeah. mm, crap. Hold on. Hold on. Crap. I knew I forgot something. Hold on. No, wait, wrong button. Crap. Hold on. There we go. Usama. Oh, there goes my mouse. I totally forgot to send you the link. So I sent you the link, Usama. If you want to join for the last 17 minutes, please do. Would love to have you. If not, there's always next time. Are you going to the Fish Club meeting? You might be on the road. Well, no, you're typing, so you're probably not on the road. I don't know what you're doing. Another thing that I want to bring up is there was a death in the fish hobby. Rosario Lacourt. Uh, I may have met him once. I can't remember. I don't think so, but I do know. I mean, obviously, heard of him a million times, but also he was a East Coast. I think he was in New Jersey, and a mentor to many people that I do know here on the East Coast, of course. Um, and I believe, if memory serves me correct, that he was also a killifish person. Um, so yeah, definitely a big loss in the hobby. Let's see here. What else did I want to talk about? The So let's talk about some other bad things in the move. Um, the planet tank is probably the contents are probably destroyed. During this process, there's a lot of stuff I wanted to happen a certain way. I meant for things to go a certain way, and just in the chaos, they did not happen. One of the things is my plan was to drain the 20 high, that's the planet tank, to a low level, keep the lid on it, and transport it that way. In the mix and the delays, the lid ended up coming off by someone. I don't even know who. It very well could have been me. And the tank did not get moved, and definitely did not get water in it. So there's a little residual on the bottom. I'm going to try to salvage what I can. And part of it is also, I already planned. Ooh, Usama's here. There he is. Hi, Usama.
Good evening.
So, thanks to Usama and his wealth of knowledge, there's some plants that are still in the water because they're shorter plants that are probably going to survive.
Oh,
The rest are probably garbage.
yeah.
I can try trimming them down very, very low and see what happens. Nothing to lose. But also, the plan was to convert the planet tank to a 40 breeder, the 40 breeder that's down there. And I think I just want to start fresh anyway because I want to know, I want to space the plants out in there and know what each and every single one of them are. I'm even thinking about putting dividers in to separate the plants, like screen, the white plastic mesh type, um to divide the plants, to section them off and put the substrate in them. So that way they still get the water flow, they still get all the nutrients from the soil, and I'll keep them separated and be able to tell them apart and label them. And then I'll redo the 20 high and expand it, because my goal is, when I get the money from YouTube for the month, to get a new regulator that's expandable and do multiple 20s. So yeah. Let me catch up in chat real quick. Okay. Can you pronounce the name of the killifish I bought? Yes. The answer is yes, but I forget what you got. Let me check. Let me look at our
Ooh, Tim
conversation.
got fish.
Oh, I can hardly hear you. Let me turn. There we go. Okay. Um. Let's see here. What did Tim get?
Tim, how was the NEC? Saw you were there.
Oh, there it is. He got Epiplatus dejei monroviae killifish, which I have, and they're still alive, and so are the babies.
Ooh.
Those are some of the ones that I took out today. Epiplatus dejei monroviae is what you got. All right. Grabbed one of the 40 breeders at that fish place, filled it up this weekend, found dead fish in it. Holy crap. So, Usama, the two dirty 40 breeders,
Yeah.
I got free from that fish place when we had the ACLC swap. They had like 10 of them up for grabs. So I got two, Laura got one, and then other people got them too. Welcome in, Zenny. Nancy, sitting down, are you all unpacked? No, far from it. Hope the move went well. I wouldn't exactly say it went well, but start from the beginning, watch from the beginning, Nancy, and you'll hear all about it. Welcome in, Paul. And Dixon Designs changed her name again. Steven's here. Hi, Steven. Welcome. Chris
Hey,
Aquadown.
Steven.
Cool. Welcome in, Chris. Chris, are we playing tomorrow night? Cripps says in response to Usama, there was a lot of fun at the NEC. Saw a few fish tubers there. Wish they had more attendees though. Yeah. I heard it was not a good turnout, unfortunately.
Yeah, me and you were talking about it yesterday too.
So, what was it? Usama, there was something you wanted to talk about tonight. I forget what it was.
Was there?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Darn it.
One thing that I did want to mention, you were talking about how you got bruises, you didn't even know where you got it from. I came home and I got that cut right there. No idea how.
I ended up having to do surgery on myself last night because towards the beginning I got a splinter. And
Oh my
actually,
God.
I know during the move on Saturday, let me think here. How many splinters did I get? It must have been that same one. Yes. So
How'd you get splinters?
I got a splinter on Saturday. And one of my friends removed it for me. And either didn't get all of it or I got another one in the same exact spot. Because this one was deeper inside and was already starting to grow over. And I was like, oh no, this isn't good. So I had to like go deep and cut myself to get it. It was bad. It hurt like a you know what. Oh boy. Yeah, it was, my body's been hurting. My body has been hurting.
Yeah, you need to ease up on that knee a little bit because I could tell.
Yeah. It's better today. It is better today.
Gotcha.
I mean, the nice thing about today is I didn't have to do as many trips up and down steps, and I wasn't moving as heavy of stuff. So I'll tell you, I found the main thing today was emptying out that closet at the apartment,
Yeah.
and I forgot how deep that closet goes and how much stuff was in there. I found stuff I didn't even know I had. I found. Did you know? Well, I know you didn't know because I didn't even know. But I found two Xboxes and an Xbox 360. I didn't even know I had them.
What? Hook them up. Start playing, man.
I'm going to at some point in time. I don't know if they work. I don't know if they work. There's a bunch of controllers. It's a whole box of things. Is
Now,
what
now,
is
you, now you have an excuse to start a gaming YouTube channel.
I won't start a second channel, but I might do. I it is something I want to get into. I enjoy it. It's fun. I'm a very competitive person, so you know, I think it would be fun. But like, what's the current Xbox? Like,
It's Xbox. See, I'm a Nintendo guy, but I think it's the tower one, Xbox 10 XX something. I can't remember what it's called.
so
That
this is
somebody,
probably, have they come out recently, like in the last couple years?
yeah,
Okay, so it's definitely not an up to date one.
no.
Maybe I
If
can
if
take.
if you haven't bought anything Xbox related in the past couple of years, then what you have is probably old.
So obsolete, like I should just try to trade it in, or
No, no. I mean, it depends. If you want to get the latest one, then sure. But if it still works, I say
well, like
keep it.
okay. So let's say, Because like with Xbox, you can play against other people, right?
You can do it on all the consoles.
Okay. But like let's say you have the newest Xbox and
Mhm.
I want to have a boxing match against you. Can I do that with my old Xbox and you having a new Xbox? Or can I only play with people that have the same Xbox as me?
No, I don't think it matters what device you have, as long as you can connect to the internet and you're playing a game where you can play with other people all around the world, you should be fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
To put this in perspective, the last time I played video games was probably, well, let's see here. I know as a kid I played Sega Genesis and Nintendo 64, and I don't really remember playing anything since then.
Wow. Now, outside in aquatic says the X has disk drive, the S has streaming only. Right, that's interesting.
Interesting. Interesting.
But
Um,
um, but yeah, I
oh,
do know for the Xbox 360, they're shutting down the store for it, like the online store for the 360, which means that if you can't buy any games for it, but also if you bought games, you're gonna lose them.
oh, so it doesn't have like a cartridge you put in?
It does. Like you can put, I believe you can put discs in it, but like
Oh,
it's either if you have the discs, you're good. But if you bought it from the online store, you bought the digital copy of it,
oh, I didn't know you could do that.
you'll lose that.
I've never done that before, ever.
Yeah. Yeah, so you should be fine then.
So maybe I should go try to trade these all in to get a new system.
Yeah, you
Maybe
can. I
for
mean, you should plug them in to see if they work,
that's true.
and then keep them. But also, if you decide to hold on to them, and then as the models get older, and you keep them in good condition, they can be worth a lot of money later on.
That's even better. Then I can trade all three in for one new one.
Yeah, yeah.
That'd be nice. Jenna says Mondays are Scotty's favorite day because he has a very important standing meeting. Yes, I do enjoy it. Three Xboxes and no TV. True story. Well, no. My screen here is a TV.
Yeah, you can easily plug it into that.
Yes. What is this? Oh, okay. Um, Zen, I'll never leave you, Zen. And welcome in Outside in Aquatics. And Ross, welcome. I'm a switchy. I'm not sure what that is.
Nintendo Switch.
Oh, is that a console?
It's a handheld console that you can also hook up to your, like it's what's the word I'm looking for? So you can play it as a handheld console. You can actually take the controllers off and have the little monitor sitting
Oh,
on like a
wow.
table and play it that way. Or there's a dock. It's a charging dock that
Okay.
also hooks up to the TV, and you can
Oh,
play it on
wow.
your TV with the controllers. So
That's
that's why
cool.
they call it the Switch. You can switch it up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, Dee Dee's here. Welcome in, Dee Dee.
And apparently,
And
according to Tim, Dee Dee used to be a prison guard.
who did what?
Dee Dee.
Oh, yes. Yes. You should watch her Focus On with Rico. You'll learn a lot about Dee Dee. She is an amazing woman.
She is.
And Dee Dee, thank you very, very, very much. And please watch from the beginning because I want you to hear all that stuff. But thank you. Um, okay. Some devices have exclusives. Legacy's here. Melvin on Legacy. He changed his name. Very good. I was watching. Was it a replay or live? I don't remember, but somebody was recommending that, and that's awesome. Um, Backwards compatible for the Xbox One depends on the game. Okay. No one buys actual hard copies now. Oh, I did not know that.
Now, here's the thing. I'm a hard copy guy.
Okay.
So like old games that I have up till like we literally have a whole closet full of all the Wii games because we used to have the Wii.
Right. I've heard of that one. I never
Yeah,
played it, but I've heard of it.
I have the cartridges for the Game Boy, the DS, and then for the Switch, almost all of the big name games like Minecraft, the um, the Legend of Zelda, the Breath of the Wild,
Mhm.
um, Mario Kart 8, and then Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, like all the big name games, we get the hard copy of it. So it's like it's starting to dwindle down. A lot of people prefer getting the digital copies just for, in my opinion, convenience. But I don't like. There's something about opening a case, getting the cartridge out, plugging it in, putting it
And then
in.
you gotta blow in it to clear the dust out of it.
Well, not for the most recent ones, but like if you had the NES or the 64
Yeah.
consoles, then you got to blow through the cartridge and plug it in.
Yeah.
We
It
used to
was
do that with the discs too.
okay. Aren't actually hard copies anymore. The Fly has a Switch, and we gave her DS to a little girl. I don't know much about the box versions of games, right? There are games where the disc is basically just the download code. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's amazing where technology is going.
Oh yeah.
I am I'm a competitive person. I enjoy playing games live against someone else. Like I wish I knew people that like would play chess live online. Like I would love that. I haven't played chess in years or checkers, but I enjoy it.
I've always
Um,
wanted to learn how to play chess, but just never
yeah,
really got
it's
to
fun.
learn.
It's strategic, so I enjoy that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, we used to play once a month cards at the firehouse. We would have our company meeting, and then afterwards, we would play cards against each other. And we would just use pennies or not pennies, but like dimes, um, and quarters and dollars, and that's it. So like it could potentially in a very intense game get expensive, but realistically, the max bet would be like $1. Yeah. So it was relatively cheap. And it was I really miss it. Unfortunately, two of the main people that would play died. One was my age, one was an older gentleman. And we just never we don't have the people interested in playing anymore. But we would play different types of poker, and I absolutely loved it. And like if I would love to, find it in person again or even online. It would be so much fun.
Tim
Um,
says, Scotty, let's make a fish chess tournament area at the Clash. We can find a custom chess set with fish pieces.
I love that idea, except for when the heck do you think I'm going to have time to play chess at the college?
I was
You know,
also gonna say, because if anybody plays Uno, there's a there's an online version of Uno where you can play with people via voice chat and whatever. Like you can
oh,
play online Uno. So I was thinking, it would be cool to do a Fish Fam Uno
yes,
match.
I love that idea.
Yeah.
I love like that. I love stuff like that. The other game I used to play Uno, is I think it's called Phase 10. I used to play that a lot as well.
Mhm.
But no, I love playing cards. Daniel Velez, welcome in, sir, and thank you very much. as I've been telling many people, I'm very fortunate. Um, watch from the beginning. There's stuff that I want you to hear. Um, yeah, I'm the same way, Tim. I never said I'm good at playing chess. I just enjoy it. Dixon Designs. I play Pinochle, Pinochle,
That's an
Pinnacle,
L. Pinnacle.
Pinnacle, Pinnacle. Yes, I've heard of that game. I've never played it. Outside in Aquatics, do you ever play D&D? Yes, yes. Every Tuesday night, I play D&D. I absolutely love it. It's so much fun.
And I
Uh,
just got into D&D and I love it.
yes, yes. And it's awesome because everyone has their own way of thinking in D&D and how they play. Not only their character specific, but it's the person specific, and then it just goes along with the characters. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. And yes, Crypt Keeper is the king of crypts. Okay, I'm scrolling.
Hey
Melvin
Tim, if you can actually get rare crypts, let me know. I might get some from
let's see here. Let's see. Laura loves Phase 10. Yes, it's a fun game. I used to play that when I was working shifts at the firehouse. Ambulance shifts. In between calls in the dining area, we would play Phase 10.
there's a
Mission.
board game that we play that it's a South Asian board game. It's called Ludo, Ludo. And that game, you're talking about you love being competitive. Family feuds would start with that game.
That's
Like
awesome.
it would get heated with that game. It's a strategy game. As a matter of fact, chess. If you look at the history of chess, it comes from South Asia. It came from India, and but yeah, Ludo, Snakes and Ladders. It's old South Asian games, and we play Ludo from time to time when like family are staying over, and it gets heated. Like
That's awesome. Coro, that's a good idea. Ed could make a chess set during Craft Ed. I like
that would
that
be
idea.
good.
And Dee Dee played Phase 10 for the first time while in Myrtle Beach. It's a fun game.
I'm not familiar with Phase 10.
It reminds me of Uno.
Okay.
Oh wow, Jenna has Rose and Maiden, the Crypt, in their tanks and has one that's constantly flowering. That's amazing. Pinochle. Yes, that's how you say it. Welcome in, Alishon, and thank you. Okay. Let's see. We don't usually sell plants. My husband Steven does give away plants intermittently as a membership perk for his channel, but I know there are a few people in the community who sell plants.
Now, commenting on Daniel Velez's comment about Nuriai, Crypt Nuriai. So Tropica just recently came out with Nuriai in the tissue culture. And I've been trying to get my hands on it. They just haven't been having them in stock. But if you're interested in it, Danielle, I can make sure to get it in next time for you.
And let's put the link to your website in here. There we go. Why isn't it working? Oh, wait. I need to do
the HTTP.
Yeah. There we go. Phase 10 is like Yahtzee, but specific pattern for each level with multiple levels. Yes. But that kind of reminds me of Uno. I'm working on building a library of crypts, but I can get some rare crypts at times. That's awesome. I love that idea.
You should make like a book or a field guide of crypt species.
I want. Bentley was talking about it, and I want there to be an app that is a library of plants that you can also take a picture of a plant and it identifies it.
Yeah,
so like
there are
Google is getting there. You know what I mean? Like Google has the concept, but you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah. There's also like there's an app called iNaturalist, and it's basically it's very similar. It uses a database to, if you take a picture of a plant or even an animal, so like an insect, things like that, it will tell you what it is. But what it also will do is you can post that picture into you can post it as a post, and then the community of iNaturalist can then help you identifying it. If it's not already in the database.
But does that include aquatic plants?
I don't believe so.
Well, that sucks.
And it would be interesting to come up with an app like that, because you also have to understand, if you get a plant, an aquatic plant or an aquarium plant that has been grown immersed versus submerged, they look completely different. So it's like, yeah, so it would basically be that you have to, when you're creating the app, you have to feed it in terms of its database, you have to feed it with information and pictures of one species of plant with both versions, so that the AI or whatever, however it's gonna detect, and then find those key points and then tell you, oh, this is Altananthera, or this is Monosillium, or whatever it is.
That would be awesome. Diane says, years ago, I played Battleship Online, met an awesome family in Wisconsin, and still friends with them still. Even met in person one time. See, that's amazing. I love that idea. Did I? All right, Jenna fixed it. Sorry. I typed the link wrong, I think. I didn't put the S.
No.
There's a great website for crypts, he says. Nice.
Yeah, it says cryptocoinyworld.org.
Oh, wow.
Which means if it says org, that means it's a database for
wow.
cryptocoining.
Thank you, Jenna.
Bingo.
You modded today +5 bingo squares. Oh boy.
I haven't checked the bingo thing yet. I keep telling myself to check it out. But
I do, and then it's tough because I watch a lot of replays.
Yeah.
And I also watch a lot from my phone.
Cora, it's either cryptocoiny or cryptocoins. I've heard scientists say cryptocoiny, so I just go with cryptocoiny.
And I've heard cryptocorn.
Yeah, it's said both ways.
Yeah. All right. Well, I am exhausted and starving, and I still have more stuff to do. So, thank you, Sama, for joining. I really appreciate it. We'll have to get you on for a whole stream sometime.
Absolutely.
And I'm terrible at setting up the links, so anytime you're free and want to join me, just remind me to send you the link.
I'm usually free by the time you're live, because I want to make sure that I see your live stream. So whenever you want me on, man, just let me know. I'll be there.
Yeah.
And I still have to put you on my live stream, because the first time you came to my live stream, I never got to interview you properly. So
I know you wouldn't stop talking.
Yeah. Somebody couldn't stop asking me questions about myself.
True story. So thank you everyone for joining. And again, thank you for all the items that everyone has ordered for me from the Amazon wish list. I really appreciate it. And yeah, just thank you everyone for all the help. Couldn't do it without all of you. And I'll be back at some point in time. All right, let's see. I gotta play my outro. Where is it? It's over here.
Bye-bye.
Here we go.